What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Thanks for stopping by. Please hit the like button. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. We about to get started. Bear with me. Bear with me, beautiful people. Bear with me.
Y'all don't know, there's women out here that are like high maintenance. Y'all might have heard this term
All right, I'm just checking that thing.
before. Now, so if y'all don't know, there's women out here that are like high maintenance. Y'all might have heard this term before. Now, with this term, what it really means is that this woman takes care of herself really well and she spends money to take care of herself normally very well. And this is just from head to toe. You can tell she takes care of herself very well. You get it. Now, guys can be the same way. Guys can be very high maintenance, whether it sounds like a feminine thing to say, or you know how they used to call guys sassy for things that weren't really sassy. But anyways, if it sounds like a sassy thing to say, it doesn't matter. You could be a high maintenance guy, and what women won't admit about it is that because you're a high maintenance, it makes it more harder to get your attention, and you are a challenge. But most importantly, you take care of yourself very well, so you probably will expect a woman to take care of herself very well. And what they won't admit about this is that they might not be able to be meeting your needs and wants and expectations as to the woman that you are desiring and that you can get due to you being a handsome man. And a handsome man doesn't just mean like, oh, you're attractive in your face and you have this sort of like structure, or if like women want this sort of facial hair, blah, blah, blah. No, that's not what it just means. And it can be that, but it's not actually really that all the time, at least, or most of the time. It has to do with how well you take care of yourself, how you dress. For instance, let's say a guy that is naturally handsome or has like, let's say, certain features that normally a woman will like. Even sometimes if we think about like somebody that has like hazel eyes, you're gonna just be like, oh, their eyes are pretty, right? So something like that. But point being is that somebody can have these natural features that are very attractive or very much likely to be desired and looked at as a handsome person, a handsome man, but he doesn't take care of himself well. So you can be already naturally that, or you can have even height. You can be tall, but yet if you are not groomed up, you don't get your cuts, you don't maintain your hair, you don't maintain your facial.
Yeah. I definitely got something to say about this. Give me a second. Let me finish my chip. I guess I should let her keep talking.
uh skincare routine, you have dirty nails, you have hard hands. Like, could you imagine she holds your hands and you were looking the part but you have some stiff hands? That's gonna be like 1x, right? So all I'm trying to say is the way that you take care of yourself, the way that you keep yourself groomed up, dressed properly, maintained well, smell good. And sometimes handsome can also fall into like how you carry yourself. So you can have, like, as I said in my other videos, you have like an aura that is masculine. However, like you're
So let me thanks Divine Photos for reminding me. If y'all want me to stay on 2 hours, I'm looking to meet a $15 live stream goal. Cash App, PayPal, all at the top of the chat, also in the description. Or you could do super chat, super sticker. That's the dollar symbol on the right of the chat box. Whatever you can give is greatly appreciated. $5 makes you a live stream sponsor. But let me hold on. I want to break something down real quick. You might check a couple of minutes of this one out too.
yeah. So when it comes down to being the
So all that she's saying right here basically is what we already know. They go after Mr. 0.5. Like if you handsome and you got hazel eyes and you tall, that's just the entry fee for them considering you. You can't just be handsome and tall. Your handshake got to be proper. You got to have a masculine aura about yourself. You got to have some charisma. You got to know how to talk to women. You got to make sure you're very well groomed, but you can't just be very well groomed. You got to dress fly. So by the time we go through that whole list, we understand why women are chasing 0.5% of men. So all she's saying is, yeah, being tall and handsome and kind of having a decent personality, that's the bare minimum. That's not even enough to get her to really want to fuck with you. That's the entry fee to her just considering you. You got to be top 5%.
very chill, calm. You have a calm aura about you. And I'm gonna go into this more deeper in a second, but I really want y'all to understand that women
My
aren't
husband.
naturally gonna admit that it's harder for them to get these guys. They're not gonna say, "Oh, I can actually easily get these guys," and always act on it. You know how sometimes women go off of double standards? Well, they might not really look like they can get this guy, or most guys actually don't really want her, or guys at a certain caliber or do certain things or take care of themselves a certain way actually won't want her. Yet her double standards is, well, I don't have to fully maintain myself as well as he does, but I'm sure he does want me. And wanting her and actually like taking her serious and wanting commitment is a whole different thing than just wanting her for the purposes of intercourse, right? Or smash and dash. He's gone. So stuff like that, you got to understand that when you get to a position of you're handsome, or oh, okay, like I see you, type of thing, like she sees you, you're doing really well, and you are actually like maintaining yourself, you are responsible, things of your character is also, in my personal opinion, I'll say it, like it's handsome about it. So these things is what will intimidate a woman, and she will still probably try to act like confidence.
This was rough to listen to her, but look, yeah. Um, so yeah, these are the men that are running through all the hoes, and they rather keep getting played by this guy that she just described than ever settle for even a above average man, even a dude who was 6 or 7. And once again, that's above average. They rather rack up a 20 body count of these guys than ever take, a 8 serious. They rather rack up 29 or 10 bodies in situationships than build a family with an 8. So fuck them. That's why you can't feel sorry for them.
Decided. How? My husband decided to get someone pregnant. I decided to divorce and let him have her. Was I wrong to bust all in his face the night before their wedding?
When you say bust,
Let's so much to dive in here already. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Hi, Sarah.
Okay. First off, let's start here. Women want to be niggas so bad, don't they? Bust all in his face. Black women want to be men so bad. Other races do too. I mean, specifically white women. White women want to be men too sometimes. But like with everything else, it's gonna be 10 times worse in the black community. I bust all in his face. Yeah, I bust a fat load all in his face. You're not a nigga, ma'am. No, you want to be, but you're not. But so she knows this is gonna be all on the internet. So this woman is trash. Let's start there. Who comes on the internet with this? Who goes in front of a crowd of people and tell them their personal business about why they got divorced, and then talking about this is a grown woman, by the way, talking about I bust in his face. This is a this is a 40-plus-year-old woman. Think about that for a second. In front of a crowd of people going all over internet. This got 38,000 likes. So it got at least 380,000 views. I wonder, is it a way to see how many views these shits get? I mean, I'm just about to Google it. I mean, at least 10 times more views than likes. But let's just hold on. Let me Google it. Okay, yeah. So it says it got at least between 380,000 and 760,000 views. So let's just say when it's all said and done, this video probably gonna have 1 million views. So for all intents and purposes, you went on national TV and in front of a crowd full of people talking about, yeah, I divorced my husband. He got another bitch pregnant, but I buzz all in his face before they wedding. So it's crazy. Even me saying that just sounds crazy. And you know what's even crazier? Can you imagine a man going up there and saying that? See, men have something called common sense. Most men have something called common sense. The worst man I know wouldn't have went in front of a crowd of people and in front of 1 million internet viewers talking about, yeah, my wife left me, but I let her have him, but I bust all in her face before she got married to her husband. The worst man I've ever heard of wouldn't have went on there and said that. Because it make you sound crazy and it make you look crazy as fuck. But women lack common sense. And that's why most of them should be enrolled. Instead of saying CON, I'm just gonna say enrolled. Because most of them aren't fit to run their own lives. And she probably has kids. She probably has kids, folks. What up, Isaiah? So her kids, I'm sure her kids have seen this video of her talking about she bust in they daddy face. This is gross. This is a gross human being. Y'all disrespecting my likes. It's 14 people watching and like 3 likes. Since I don't understand it, I'm gonna take it as disrespect. Please take your fat ass finger and hit the like button in the name of Jesus.
How can I fully submit or mentally prepare a man who is immature or not quite mentally on a grown up level for a good relationship?
My husband decided to get someone pregnant. I decided to divorce and let him have her. Was I wrong to bust all in his face the night before their wedding?
When you say bust, we mean
Yes, you know
cause hold on, time out.
What kind of bus? Like
Bust, spit splash.
Here's the hard part about the whole situation. Whenever you in a situation where you could one up somebody like, yeah, that's why I busted in his face the day before the wedding, it ain't gonna stop him from marrying her though.
Oh no, it didn't stop him from cheating throughout their marriage.
But what should have stopped you from giving him access to your sweet nectars, my love?
Yeah. So here's the thing. So I mean, yeah, she thought she was doing something by coming on here and embarrassing herself and her whole family. Yeah, but I bust in his face before he got married. Ma'am, you're hurt. I mean, yeah, this is a L for you. You're clearly still in love. You clearly wish it was you. Like this isn't what was the this doesn't make you look better. Now, if you would have came up here and said I'm happily with my new boyfriend, I mean, this wasn't even a genuine question. This was a moment for her to, I guess, expose him and try to break up their marriage. I'm gonna come on tonight's conversation. It's gonna get 1 million views, and I'm gonna expose him in front of everybody. But he's still not gonna come back to you. So even if you succeed, because women are spiteful and vindictive demons. So even if you break their marriage up, I guess maybe it'll make you feel better for a year or two, but he's still not gonna be with you. And here's the kicker. Clearly, this is a man of some type of value. Because not only did he get you, he was able to get another bitch. And if you break their marriage off, he's gonna be able to get another bitch and another bitch and another bitch and another bitch. Because honestly, women think, well, damn, if he had these women in a frenzy like that, that nigga must got some good dick. See, when a woman hear about two women fighting over a man, you know what women think? That nigga must have something worth fighting over. That's the funny thing about it. You doing this video is probably gonna make some bitches try to look you up to reach out to him to test the dig out. They gonna Google your fucking Instagram name to try to find him now. Really, you up in his stock. Little do you know, you up in his stock. I mean, okay, let's talk about the guy. He was married because they loved horrible men. They love horrible men, and sometimes the horrible men marry them. Sometimes Chad and Tyrone do settle down with a bitch, but they're still who they always been. You see what I'm saying? So he was just another bad boy, but she actually got him to give her the ring, probably under duress or something. She's probably one of them sisters that thought if I get a ring on his finger, that'll make him act like a decent human being. It don't work that way. So I mean, he's a scumbag for getting another woman pregnant while he was married. That's fuck shit. But he been on fuck shit since she known him. So yeah, she clowned herself. You played. Congratulations, you played yourself.
A man that play with me can't have a conversation with me, let alone taste anything around these parts. I need you to have tossing and turning nights remembering what I taste like because you'll never taste it again. And you let him play with you, disrespect your marriage, leave you, have a child, get engaged, get married to the side chick, and still have access to you. You should have been such a distant memory to him that it was tearing him up, or you don't even care what it's doing to him because you done moved on so much with your life. I think that whatever you was hoping to achieve by, yeah, that's why I on your face, what does that mean for somebody that likes to eat? He had a blast.
I don't think it was about him. I
That's what I'm
think it was
thinking.
just closure for her to be able to be like, he was up in this the night before his wedding.
That's a nice trophy in your collection.
But what happens when we sit in that spirit of revenge, what does it do for you if he still got married? You sitting there 20 years later like, yeah, I did this. He still got married. And until we sit in our truth and acknowledge what really happened, it wasn't just
Let's talk about the clown this dude really is. These niggas be clowns. These women love these sucker niggas, man. They love these niggas with poor character, bro. They can't get enough of them. Why are you getting married, hoe ass nigga? Cause you got your side bitch pregnant. So let me do the right thing and get married. I cheated on my wife and got my side bitch pregnant. Let me do this. Let me do right by her and get pregnant. Get marry her so I can get the next side bitch pregnant. These dudes are a joke, bro.
simple as a lick back, right? Because this was your husband first. Your husband broke up your marriage by cheating on you, got someone else pregnant, and instead of him deciding, I'm going to fight for my wife, he accepted divorce, married the other woman. So whatever we say surrounding that, whatever we say
Look at her face, everybody. Look at that dumb ass face, everybody. They come up here to get roasted by the panel. I don't know if, because like I said, that wasn't even a genuine question. I love that she's getting cooked. I love it. They literally come up here to get cooked and embarrassed. They embarrass themselves. I mean, the same thing with them coming up on Kendra. They're so ding batty that they'll come online to ruin their own reputation by free will. What is it, by their own fruition or whatever? Like, Oh my gosh. Is that what she thinking about? That D will sure was good though. So she's clearly an older woman. I would say in her 40s, maybe early 50s. Look good for her early 50s, late 40s, something. But the reason why I wanted to pause it.
We say so. So whatever.
So let's be real. I don't know how long she was married. It might have been 20 years. This was an attractive woman. She old now. She old and washed up now. It's fucking over. Um, she should have stayed with her husband. See, that's the thing. Now, Kendra does give that good advice. If you know you ain't gonna stop fucking with the nigga, don't leave him. Cause now you lost all your benefits, but you still fucking him. So she should have just stayed with her husband and kept the benefits. Cause let's be real, these toxic ass women love the drama of their man fucking another woman. Because women love being a victim and they love chaos. And they love knowing I got me as high value nigga, everybody trying to fuck them. Those are the three things women love about having a nigga that's cheating on them. I could be a victim. We can go on TikTok and do TikTok story time about it. Two, I get the chaos and drama of it. That get my juices flowing. And three, I got me a somebody because other bitches want to fuck them. The three, I might make that the title of tonight's live stream. Let me put that in my notepad. Three things women love about being cheated on or something. Hold on. Or not, matter of fact, I'm gonna keep it simple. Why women love getting cheated on. Why women love being cheated on. And here's what's sick. Here's what's sick. Hold on, let me pull up the. Did y'all get my likes up? Somewhat. Here's what's sick. It does hurt too. It hurts them. It hurts them when they get cheated on, but they love it all at the same time. It's the conundrum of being a woman.
We say surrounding that, we could make all of the jokes of, oh yeah, I just wanted the revenge, but it was a piece of you. And instead of him deciding I'm going to fight for my wife, he accepted divorce, married the other woman. So whatever.
Okay, Nose Ring Chronicles. It's the Nose Ring Chronicles. Meadow in her face. Yeah, she's a disgrace. It's the Nose Ring Chronicles. So, uh, anyway, this was a little baddie back in the day. That's the point I was gonna make. She was, she don't look bad now. At 50, she don't look bad. But she was a baddie back in the day. Light skin. I mean, I'm not saying she's the best looking woman in the world, no, but y'all know what I'm talking about. 30 years ago, she was fine. Let's be honest. Point I want to make with that is, man, if a woman is fine, listen, bro. Listen to me. Y'all know how I say there's no good reason for a woman to be single past 25. If she's pretty, it's 10 times worse. Look, if a pretty woman is gonna be a decent human being, yeah, that get established early. That get established early because we know how rare that is. The idea of a woman being pretty and a decent person. Oh yeah, look, I promise you, she's not single after 23. She's not single after college age. If she was gonna do the right thing and be a wholesome woman to a wholesome man, that happened before 23. That bond was made before 23 if she pretty. Because dude's been knocking down her door since she was 12. If she wanted to do the right thing, she did it by 23. I mean, I say that in general about women, but especially if she pretty. If she pretty over 25, leave that alone. If she all right, single at 26, yeah. Hey, if she all right, single at 26, maybe you can see what's up. But if she pretty, like undeniably pretty, single at 26, nah, dog. One night stand at best. And here's the thing, I don't know how long she was married. I mean, the nose ring is throwing me off, making me think she got married at 35 or something. But Imma call it. She hasn't been married since she was 23, 24, 25, 26. Imma call it. She convinced her Pookie situationship to marry her. That's what I'm calling this.
We say surrounding that, we could make all of the jokes of, oh yeah, I just wanted the revenge, but it was a piece of you that wanted a lick back ain't gonna do what you was really looking for.
She got a lick back.
Can I
She
ask
did.
something?
You didn't get your lick back. I mean, I guess you got your lick back against the girl. The guy just had a good night. Uh, oh my gosh. Lord save the black community. Nah, it's over. It's over for the black community. There's gonna be some outliers that do what they supposed to do, but as a whole, it's over. All I can do is try to save, a few here and there when I can save a few here and there. Women gotta learn how to play their cards, man. Stay with your husband. Unless your life on the line, make that relationship work. You invested in it. And ain't nothing else out here for you, 40 plus divorcee. You ain't getting nothing better. So it's like Anita said, look, if you want to get a divorce at 40, or even at look, if you want to get a divorce 35 plus, divorce knowing that you may never meet somebody again. Have that like I'm still that needs to be your thought process. I'm gonna get this divorce, and I don't care if I never need meet another man again or if I stay single the rest of my life. I'm getting out of this. Oh, okay, I respect it then. If you divorce knowing that it's a strong chance you never gonna have nothing solidified again or any type of good relationship to last for a lifetime again, and you still want to get a divorce, then I can respect it. But that's not most of these women mindset. Most of these women leave their husband because they're already screwing somebody else and they think that's gonna work out. And then they back on Kendra G and dating apps looking for the next thing. Most women don't get divorced expecting to be alone for the rest of their life after the divorce. I can assure you that.
How can I fully submit or mentally prepare a man who is immature or not quite mentally on a grown up level for a good relationship?
Can I ask you a question? How can you fully submit in a place where it's not safe? When there is not a know-how, where there's not direction, where there's not stewardship, where this man is not a servant of a family, when this man has not shown you first by his actions that he has the capability to lead and shield you.
They're not attracted to that type of guy. Can you touch on that, Ace Metaphor? I like your name. It's kind of dope. Ace Metaphor is a dope name. I came front on that. He's a simp sometime and all that. That's a dope name. Um, they're not attracted to those type of men, and frankly, they don't qualify for those type of men. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying I'm all that. Even if I was a five, there's certain calibers of men that a lot of these women just don't qualify for, man. I don't want to use myself because I don't want to make it seem like I'm tooting my own horn. But fuck it, I'm just gonna say it anyway. Regardless of what I got going on or don't got going on, or what I look like, or if I'm short, if I'm tall, if I'm ugly, if I'm handsome, um, these women wouldn't qualify for me. Not that maybe they don't want me. Maybe I'm undesirable. But the point still stands. But yeah, anyway, like these, I don't believe that any of the women that we go over would make it past the phone test with me. Having an hour or 2 hours on the phone with them before the first date. Most of these women wouldn't make it past that, especially where I'm at now mentally and being red pilled aware of stuff now. So the truth is, women like her, they only qualify for Pookie and Ray Ray. So these panels try to make it seem like they have any other option than to mess with the dudes they complain about. See, yeah, let me touch on that. These women come on and say, I don't tolerate this no more. I don't tolerate that. I'd rather stay single than get with this. Well, you're going to be single because all you qualify for is that. All your deal breakers are the only thing you qualify for. So cool. Don't tolerate that no more. I'm proud of you. But you not tolerating what you qualify for means singledom for the rest of your life.
From not just the world, but from himself. Oftentimes, you will find men that will protect you from every which way but their own anger, or their own unfaithfulness, or their own lack of discipline. This man is the storm inside your house, and you asking how you can submit to that? What I'm saying is sometimes you ain't got a I can't submit problem. You got a I found the wrong to submit to problem.
So it's both. It's both. Well, she just can't submit. Well, if she found Mr. Nice Guy, we know she can't submit to him because he ain't toxic enough. And then she claims she can't submit to toxic man because he toxic. Truth is, you just a masculine broad, and you're not submitting to nobody. So she came up here and asked basically, how can I submit to my toxic man? Well, basically what she asked is, how can I fix my toxic man and then submit to him once he not toxic? Well, guess what? Once he not toxic, you gonna leave him and sabotage the relationship anyway.
And when you have to ask these questions, how can I build him up? God made you a queen. He gave you a crown, not a construction hat. That man did not give you a tool.
You know, while she's looking down, and they get in the background, they can say, "All right," but all the women I talk down on know everything I say is true about them. These woes don't believe they're queens, bro. I mean, they want to hear it, and they'll say, "Clock that T, clock that T." Damn right, crowning queens. They know they ain't shit, bro. This is all an act. So, like, it just they know it's an ego boost and all that, but that's why she's looking down. And I'm not trying to be mean or something, but she knows she's not a queen. This type of pandering only work on broken women. Ace Metaphor probably running through these hoes because he's essentially preying on broken women. Well, let me not say praying because that's taking accountability from them. They are broken though. It ain't we can't get around that. They are broken. I don't want to say it's like preying on retarded people, but I mean that's if you a handsome dude with motion and status and you running through all these hoes, it almost is like preying on retards. I mean, you taking advantage of the glitch in their brain. I mean, it is what it is. It's two adults, making a decision. Well, but see, that's the argument. Are they really adults? Are they?
Belt.
Amen.
That man gave you high heels, not steel toe boots. But here you are getting on your hands and feet, trying to Humpty Dumpty a man back together again. All I'm saying is, you will feel it naturally for a man that's in his masculinity and leading the right way. And for all the men in here that's about to look at me sideways, no, you know it's true. You know there is points in your life where you had to argue back and forth with a woman about what you wanted her to do because your actions didn't influence her to naturally do it for you. But when you got your house in order, your life in order, your maturity in order, you came emotionally safe, now she wants to. It happens. When something happens, she looks at you and you earned that. What I'm saying is, find a man that already is. And if you got
She don't qualify for that, bro. She don't qualify for that, bro. And she don't want that. Wouldn't know what to do with it if she had it. But we can't go down that road. I mean, not that they even got time to, but I do. Yeah. Let's see what Anita talking about real quick. Where you at? Yeah.
All you have to do is listen to people.
I don't think I had it pulled up.
He said,
Gosh.
Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night, but for now, let's get into the video.
People see this relaxed lifestyle that I get.
Here we go. Oh, it's two I wanted to look at, but all right.
This one's actually geared toward the men. And I'm going to hold your hand when I tell y'all this. Y'all hate this. You hate when I say this, but I'm going to continue to say it. And I'm going to hold your hand while I do that. Okay? Your romantic person, your romantic woman, I'm really trying hard, y'all, to stop using the word partner. It's the therapy space that loves that word. It's the therapy space that uses that word often, and they love that word. But I'm really trying to get out of the habit of using the word partner.
Yeah. If y'all want me to stay on 2 hours, I'm looking to meet a $15 live stream goal. Nothing has been met. Cash App is $ MD Cure. MD Cure, Modern Dating Cure. PayPal in the description and at the top of the chat. Or you can do super chat, super sticker, $ on the right of the chat box. I want to tell y'all something real quick. Yeah, Anita can get it though. This is a bad pause spot. But yeah, I think Anita's attractive. I wish she would grow her hair out. I don't like her haircut at all. But yeah, Anita's attractive. You know, some people may disagree, especially for this is a 60-year-old woman, y'all. I gotta give props where props is due. Like, get every inch, folks.
So your romantic woman, your woman, your lady.
I don't like her attitude. So yeah, she would have to come to me with that energy she give when she's on like podcasts and stuff, not this single angry bitch in her car, vibe. But let me promote this real quick. Join the membership. Oh yeah, let me tell y'all. I just recorded a membership exclusive episode. And there it is right there. And let me drop the link. It's only $5 a month. I just dropped an exclusive episode right before I came on here on the Dating Dysfunctions channel. $5 a month. I'm going to be dropping at least 2 exclusive episodes a weekend. Plus, most of my lives will be put behind the membership paywall after I'm done on Dating Dysfunction. So if you missed a live on Dating Dysfunctions, it's going to be behind the paywall. So $5 a month. I'm trying to make it worth it. I'm about to drop the link in the chat. If you don't see the link or if you watching the replay again, you could just go to the Dating Dysfunction channel and go to the main videos page, and you should see some videos that say member only. If you click on one of those videos, it should have this pop up that say join. Yeah. Let's get back into it. What up, Lucky? Yeah, Nita is 60 years old, pretty much. Yeah, you could definitely hold my Johnson. But I don't know, like, do y'all feel like Anita give toothy blowjobs? I feel like Anita would give toothy blowjobs. Like, I just can't imagine Anita giving good head. If I could find her again. Let me put her, let's see. Where's she at? There she go. Just, she definitely seemed like the type that'd be like, don't come in my mouth. I don't do that. I don't do that. Like, I don't think she would take a filthy facial. Like, maybe. Anyway, let's let's get back into it.
It's the therapy space that uses that word often, and they love that word. But I'm really trying to get out of the habit of using the word partner. So your romantic woman, your lady, okay, is not your mother, and her nurturing, her feminine nurturing, is not for you.
Oh, here we go. I mean, I already knew where she was going with this. See, this is what I don't like about this. W- Women don't want to give men. They really don't want to give men much of anything. We can't get their nurturing femininity. I mean, they claim they'll cook and clean, but they'll do that begrudgingly. They want men to be all the traditional things, and they want to do the minimum. Anita claim, "Oh, I'll cook and I'll clean and I'll give him enthusiastic sex when he want." We don't believe you, Anita. We don't fucking believe you. Cooking and cleaning ain't shit. You just supposed to do that. We live here. Like, gosh. Women resent having to do anything for men, and they want the world from men. That's the mentality of a horrible person. It really, really is. Give me everything, and I'm gonna get pissed if I gotta give you anything. Oh, she's gonna do the whole thing where if I gotta nurture you, I'm acting like your mother. But this is what women do. A lot of women will try to make it seem like cooking and cleaning for you is acting like your mother. Once again, men can say the same thing. Me protecting and providing is acting like your daddy. But we don't do that because that's fucking retarded. We don't say that to our women. We could, same point. If cooking and cleaning is mothering me, then protecting and providing is fathering you. Woman up, bitch. I shouldn't have to protect and provide. This is so anti-conservative, anti-Christian, anti-traditionalism. But she claims she's a Christian conservative traditional woman. She's a fucking liar. I know the femininity and nurturing is for the kids. See, they're just right. They want a man to come in and give them everything they want, the kids, the house, the protection, the provision, and maybe I cook and clean begrudgingly if you play your cards right throughout the week. Fuck that deal. Men are finally waking up. Fuck that deal.
Your lady, okay, is not your mother, and her nurturing, her feminine nurturing, is not for you. Okay? I'm going to hold your hand when I tell you that your lady, your romantic person, your romantic woman that you are in a relationship with, that you are married to, is not your mother, and her nurturing is not for you. Okay? Her nurturing is for the plants that she has in her life, and I have many, especially my outdoor babies, her pets, and her human babies, her children. And there's all these men in the comments, especially over on YouTube, that it just burns y'all up in your soul when I say that. What about her man? What about her husband? What about her boyfriend? That's not for you, boo boo.
For us, Anita. Cooking and cleaning. What if that pisses me off? Cooking and cleaning. The cooking and cleaning. Y'all know that's a pet peeve of mine. When they try to name that as if it's just something so great and so worthy of men dying for them and giving them the world. Cooking and cleaning in the house you live in is the most basic adult human shit you could do as a man or a woman. as a man or a woman.
Okay, that's what men who have mother wounds. Men who have mother wounds want that. Men who didn't have good mothers. Men who, and it could even be that your mother passed away. Your mother passed away when you were young. And you were raised by your father, or you were raised by some other men in your family. And maybe your grandmother wasn't nurturing. Maybe your mother wasn't nurturing. Maybe your mother was on drugs, or your mother was alcoholic, or your mother worked. Can we say this? Can we go here on this live? Most of you, your mother worked outside of the home. Your mother worked full time outside of the home. Your mother worked 2 jobs, 3 jobs.
Okay, let's talk about this. Okay, fellas, holla at me. Holla at me. Holla at me. Holla at me. How much do you want your hypothetical woman to nurture you? I don't even know if men are really looking for a woman to nurture them per se. I mean, I like physical touch. I like head rubbies, belly rubbies. Um, so I mean, I guess you can consider that like nurturing. Can a nigga get a massage? I mean, is that considered what she talking about? Nurturing? I mean, I don't need you to baby me, but yeah, some physical touch and some affection and showing you like me and yeah, a hug, positive affirmations. Is that what she talking about? Cause yeah, if a woman ain't coming with that, yeah, I could just be by myself then. If you don't want to touch me and love on me and speak life into me, I could just be by myself. Or just have some dude roommate. Fuck. And see, this is the same reason why women who can't have kids, that's why over 40 is over for women. Like you, Anita, you 58. What man want to come? Because we're about to get to the later stages of our life at 60. What 60-year-old man want to get with a woman who talking about nah, nurturing ain't for you, nigga? No, I'm getting into the stage of my life where I need a woman to be nurturing. I'm getting old and sick and can't move. What a piece of shit, man. Man, I don't think Anita's a piece of shit, but what a piece of shit thing to say. I'll just put it like that.
Go here on this live. Most of you, your mother worked outside of the home. Your mother worked full time outside of the home. Your mother worked 2 jobs, 3 jobs, especially if there was no daddy at home. Your mother worked 2 and 3 jobs, and you were provided for. You were not raised. So now that you have a romantic female in your life, now that you have a woman in your life romantically, you expect unconditional love from her. You expect, what do y'all call it, the ride or die? You expect unconditional love. You expect nurturing. You are envious of her children. You are envious of her pet. You are envious of her plants because you expect her to be mommy. You expect her to have an unconditional relationship with you, that no matter what you do or what you say, that she gonna keep dealing with you and keep coming back to you and keep putting up with your stuff. No. Truly healthy, feminine women, we have boundaries.
Look at that cunty look on her face. And this is why men don't date older women. No, we don't give a fuck about what you talking about your boundaries are. Yes, human beings, all pretty much human beings got some boundaries. Whether they enforce them or not is another thing. You're not saying nothing deep, Anita. Yes, we all have boundaries. She's explaining why she's explaining why just a lot of women, period, aren't worth it. But especially older women.
We have conditions. We have healthy conditions for the relationship to continue. And we do not nurture grown A men. Okay? We do not nurture grown A men. We actually expect something from you. And we don't expect you to be our father. So let's get this straight. We don't expect you to be our daddy. We just expect you to be a healthy, masculine man.
A healthy, feminine, nurturing woman. Does she not see the hypocrisy in this?
We expect you to provide a level of provision, not just money, protection, not just physical. There are things that we expect from you and you should expect from us. Can I tell you what those things are? There are things you should expect from a healthy feminine woman. But nurturing you, being your mother, getting you up in the morning, asking you if you brushed your teeth and washed your face and washed your A is not it.
That man is looking for a woman to ask if he brushed his teeth or washed his ass. Y'all do that naturally. That's the funny thing. She say we ain't your mother, but they naturally start mothering and nagging you. That's the beautiful thing. They start nitpicking and henpecking like your mother. Ironically, she's talking to us like she's our mother while telling us she's not our mother. You can't make it up, folks.
Okay? And making sure that you're taking care of yourself, like a bare minimum taking care of yourself. No, that's on you. That speaks to your self-esteem. That speaks to your self-love and your self-worth. Do you take care of yourself? That's not our job. That's something you should be doing. But a lot of you who are insecurely attached, you did not have a secure attachment figure. You did not have a loving, warm, kind, nurturing mother.
So I'm going to speak for myself here. I don't have the ability to share my body with a man and remain disconnected. What goes on my body and in my body is consumed by me, right? It becomes a part of me. I'm not disconnected from my body. So I don't participate in casual sex, right? Sex is something that women can get very easily, right? I'm attractive. That's something that I can get very easily.
I mean, oh gosh. Oh gosh. We could tell she's full of herself, right? I mean, you're not supposed to call yourself attractive. I mean, I get it. We know if you're attractive, you know you're attractive. Uh, I wouldn't. I don't think I would ever say I was attractive if jacket or whatever. She's fucking in love with herself. Don't worry, baby. That wall's coming for you. I think she in her 40s. She look good, but like Kevin said, black women, black don't crack, so it just delays their mental development. The fact that they still look halfway decent. But let's continue. I agree with her message. I don't that women definitely shouldn't have casual sex. Does not benefit women at all to have casual sex. Don't really benefit men. I mean, I guess if you want to, I mean, I guess other than cheap thrill.
That's something that I can get very easily. But I don't like sex enough to just seek it randomly, right? there have been times when women ask me, well, what do you do when you get urges? Like, I'm not a fucking animal, right? I'm not
Technically,
just
you are.
attracted to dick just for the sake of being attracted to it. If I'm attracted to a man, then that comes with the attraction to him, right? I'm evolved out of just my carnal desires, right? And I don't need to subscribe to anything to not have sex, right? So I'm not celibate, I'm not abstinent. I don't have to assign myself a label to live up to. I just don't give my body away, right? Because I am my body. I'm not a separate entity out of it, right? And so what I participate in, I'm engrossed in, involved in, right? And so I consider that when it comes to dealing with men.
Here's the thing. She's cooked. I guess she's attractive. I mean, I could if somebody thought she was weird looking, I could see that too. Celibate. She hella bent and celibate. Look, she hella bent and celibate. Look, I mean, I guess she not bad looking. I don't think she look good as she thinks she look. Think all of her features are spread out. Her eyes are spread out. Her eyebrows are spread out way above her eyes. Her nose is way her top lip, like the space between her nose and mouth. It's like a big margin there. Like I could see somebody not finding her attractive. But anyway, uh, by the time a woman in the car talking about how she deal with men over 40, it's over, dog. 40-plus-year-old woman in the car talking about her dating woes is over. Because if you so attractive and evolved, what's the problem? Why you ain't with somebody already? It just never add up. Never fucking adds up.
So I don't believe men and women can be friends. I think that's something for evolved people. Most people are not evolved. The root of everything with male and female is attraction, is biology, right? Men pursue you because they want to sleep with you, not because they want to marry you, not because of anything else. It's biological reasons why men pursue women. So I don't believe that friendships, I think most interactions between men and women stemmed from something, whether it be he wanted to have sex with her, he's currently having sex with her, right? He used to have sex with her, or she's ugly and he's not attracted to her at all, right? So that's these friendships that people have going on. Once there's no more intimacy, right? Once we decide to take our talents elsewhere, there is nothing. You don't get to have access to me. There's nothing.
But talents, I mean, I get it. I hope you're talking about the bedroom. You're not a likable woman to be around. We could just tell your whole aura is masculine. Like, I love it when chronically single women try to make it seem like they're such a prize romantically. Like your real life is showing us that you're not a prize romantically. Like look, I'm gonna get off here in a minute unless we get the donations up. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, Super Chat, Super Sticker. Y'all know where it's at.
Nothing. That's the way I operate, right? If that line was crossed, you don't get to go back over it, right? The cat's already out of the bag. The box is already open. Things have already been exposed. You can't put it back in now. It doesn't work that way. Now this is me, right? And that's part of the reason why I never attached myself to a man by way of children, right? I had my daughter since I'm young. I never had kids with my ex-husband. I didn't have kids with my ex-boyfriend, right? I didn't remarry. I didn't combine finances. I didn't do any of that. I always remained detached, right? When it came to my ex-boyfriend. And so when I spoke about my breakup, which I went viral on Facebook, over 1 million views on that video, men were very angry. Women were very angry that I broke up with someone they don't know. It was such a weird thing. I was a girlfriend for 10 years and all this shit. Yeah, because I keep myself autonomous. I don't give a fuck about marriage and all that other stuff. I don't need.
She don't got a feminine bone in her body. So the only type of dude she gonna attract is a dude who's overly impressed with the bitch kind of still being cute. Nothing about her personality is like, oh, I want to be in a relationship with this woman. Well, that's why she's still been single. She was in a 10-year relationship, which is fine. You don't got to get married, but whatever. They're done. Should we go over Kendra G real quick? Fuck it. All right, let's go over to Rumble. I'm gonna go over Kendra G. I'm gonna drop the link, the Rumble link, real quick. The link in the chat. You don't have to sign up to Rumble to watch. All you gotta do is click the link and watch. We out. Remember, how others treat you is their karma. How you treat others is your karma. Be nice to people because God's watching. And remember, I'm a nice guy. I just play asshole on the internet, and I've never done anything remotely wrong my entire life ever. Be sure to keep your blood sugar and your blood pressure down to keep the Reaper from coming around. Make sure you get your yearly checkup so Satan don't catch up. RB Sensei out. Rumble link in the chat too for the replay game.